Hello, this is Hearts of Iron 4, and this video will serve as a full playthrough for the Democratic Germany path, which I think was originally added to the game by the Waking the Tiger expansion. Continuing onward, we have the German Reich here, and let's read the brief history of it. A new Germany has risen. 3 years have passed since the Weimar Republic was dismantled and replaced by Hitler's Third Reich. Economic stability has returned after the trying years of the Great Depression, and mass unemployment has been dealt with. The military restrictions imposed on Germany by the Versailles Treaty are long forgotten, and the Wehrmacht grows stronger by the day. Another Weltkrieg is on the horizon. I don't have historical AI focuses on, so some strange happens, it just happens. And let's go to the political tab here. So we have a few national spirits, and they are Bitter Loser, General Staff, and Mefo Bills. And we lead the Axis faction, the German Reich does. Not really important to us, because we're going to do the focus here, oppose Hitler, and that will take 70 days. And the way that focus works is that it says here, Hitler's reign must come to an end. He means provoke the Western powers. By remilitarizing the Rhineland, but doing so will give us the excuse we need to seize power to help of loyal elements in the Wehrmacht. And this focus will remove the Mefo Bills' national spirit once it is done. And the fascist supporters will start a civil war. Moselland and Rhineland will no longer be demilitarized zones. We get 120 political power, and world tension will go up by 5.0. And Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler event will pop up once that focus is done. And that will trigger the Civil War. Go to our military now. Disband the entire German military. Everybody go home. You're not needed, because Germany's going to be in a peaceful mood now, or something like that. And then let's go to don't make any new weapons. And the way the Civil War works for Germany, in Vanilla Hoi 4 build some military factories. Italy moves to annex the Salon of Ossa. What is this about? A request from Ethiopia. What is this? The Ethiopian ambassador has approached the government with a formal request from Haile Selassie to be allowed to set up a temporary government in exile here in the German Reich if the war against Italy goes badly. Accepting would definitely make maintaining good relations with Italy more difficult. And they are welcome here, sure, because we're not going to be led by a Nazi government anyway. And once we win the Civil War and all that. So let's start building some factories in Western Germany, because the way the Civil War works for Germany and Vanilla Hoi 4 is that the Nazis get Eastern Germany and part of East Prussia, and the non-Nazi forces, the non-NSDAP supporters, will get Western Germany, such as Schleswig and Holstein and Hanover, Westeremms, Westfalen, Hessen, Rhineland, Moselland, Württemberg, and also get Königsberg for some reason. So East Prussia in the Civil War will be split in half, and there will also be some special event-generated units for the conflict, so that is something to keep in mind. Navy is not really relevant. We'll have to use the Air Force a little bit, though. Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. Laying dissatisfaction with Hitler's rule has come to a head with the current crisis caused by the administration's move to remilitarize the Rhineland. A number of Wehrmacht generals have rallied behind the well-known Field Marshal August von Mackensen, who has put in motion plans aiming to depose Hitler and to remove the Nazi Party from Germany. With the split in the German High Command becoming clearly apparent, even abroad, foreign powers have elected not to protest against the remilitarization, more concerned with the growing internal German instability. The aging Field Marshal has moved quickly, already establishing a provisional government to which scores have flocked in their opposition to the Nazi government. The military coup is already well on its way, and now a civil war has started. We are the German military junta at this point, led by August von Mackensen, who has a pretty good leader trait, Great War Hero. Now will give us higher buffs on division, give us some buffs for division attack and division defense on core territory. Go to the army now. We're going to have 24 divisions, and they're going to be all Landsturm regiments. So we're going to split this army in half. There'll be a Bavarian front, really, and a Berlin front, you could call it. So Army 2 will be led by Erich von Manstein, and the first army will be led by Erwin Rommel, and the Field Marshal will be Gerd von Rundstedt, and have these forces here set up. Okay, so we'll have the Southern Army. The goal is to split the enemy forces in half by attacking from Frankfurt, our temporary capital. And in the research tree, let's start researching MG08 and like the Minenwaffe. It's infantry support equipment, really, by some other name. And let's get basic machine tools, then get construction 1, and get, say, electronic mechanical engineering. Very good. We have some outdated equipment in production, not really a concern for us. And now in the focus tree, let's complete army innovation. That will take 70 days. And actually, no, go back. Don't do that. Don't do this one. No. Do 4-year plan, and we'll get a special political advisor that will help us with just building up the country, even though we're kind of in a civil war currently. And we just need to deploy divisions as fast as possible. So get some infantry divisions whenever we can. So get these guys ready to go, and they'll be split up among the armies once they're prepared. Get some cavalry maybe, or no, we just have a bunch of infantry divisions very soon. So Germany's embroiled in a civil war, and Turkey remilitarizes the Turkish Straits. So it says here, Germany embroiled in a civil war. A southern Wehrmacht coup, led by the famed Field Marshal August von Mackensen, has triggered a civil war in Germany. Early this morning, fascists, royalists, and Democrats alike have taken up arms against their former countrymen, with military units have been removed from the borders to see to the internal threat. Okay, sure they have. The fascists, under orders of Hitler, have already vowed to destroy the nation rather than see it fall to treasonous Germans. So the civil war is underway. Begin the advance now. Push, please. We just need to break through these lines here and get force attack activated. So use that operation here. Our goal is to take all of Franken, split the army in half, split the Nazi territory in half, then try to just focus on Bavaria, then go after... What is under attack? What got sunk? A few convoys? They sunk our convoys. How dare they? That's annoying. Okay, so just keep attacking here. Just attack, and take some of that territory, please. Have some more success. I need to deploy more divisions. Take the Air Force we have, how many planes we have. Focus on southern Germany entirely, and just southern Germany, please. Just focus on southern Germany before we attack Berlin. So we're going to have to take probably Munich, then Berlin, and Brussels, and Stettin. Those are the main cities we need to capture here for this war. And please just advance properly. That's all you guys got to do, and not fail at it. So there we go. There's some new divisions. Go ahead and get some mountaineers trained up here, and stop training as many infantry divisions for now. Get some cavalry brigades, at least 2 to 3 of them, and get these divisions here. These guys will be with the Erlen Rommel's force, or we'll make them their own army, possibly. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Okay, fine. They'll be with Erlen Rommel's force there, and their job is simple: just push through and break down the enemy lines, and they gotta get ready to push. Good, advance here. Just hit them where they're weak. Use force attack over and over again, and just punch through. Oh, we need to go to our military officer corps and get... Can we get one? Can we not get one? We don't have enough political power. What's the deal there? What is the deal? Can we not get one? Oh, we don't have enough command power. Okay, keep pushing though. Keep pushing. Push this way. Go to Franken. Get the Franken. Break it down. Take Nuremberg, please. And just take more land. Split the enemy forces in half. Terrific. And the Second London Naval Treaty has been signed. What we're going to do now is we're going to have the First Army focus entirely on Bavaria and just destroy the encircled divisions down here, and have the Second Army just hold their lines here against the forces in northeastern Germany. So Berlin, Rommel's forces will rush into Bavaria and secure that region of Germany for the German military junta. Then once that is done, we'll begin a big offensive that should hopefully see us capture tons and tons of territory. So begin the offensive now. Push, please guys, push. Do everything you can to overwhelm them. Nazi expulsion takes heavy toll on Franken, and while this civil war is going on, events like this will pop up. We have finally managed to secure control over Franken, but fighting has been severe. The Nazis grow ever more fanatical and desperate as we advance, often fighting until the surrounding areas lie in ruins. There have also been reports of scorched earth tactics in accordance with Hitler's Nero Befehl. I don't know what that means, but I think it's the Nero Decree, which is something Hitler wanted to do in real life, I believe, when Germany was being invaded by 1945, and it was about destroying infrastructure and all that. And we can undoubtedly expect further destruction on this scale until we end this war. A small price to rid our fatherland of them, and this will deal damage. This event causes us to have our civilian factories, military factories, and infrastructure in Franken to have damage dealt to them. And we'll have events like that pop up as we advance more and more into Nazi territory, such as Niederbayern there. Oh well. I need to get those divisions to the north as soon as possible. Yeah, that front, that force led by Erich von Manstein just needs to hold out until the war is won. And we don't need any more Gebirge brigades, which are mountaineer troops essentially. Which, to be honest, we don't really need mountaineer troops. I just want them because they're not very expensive to make. I mean, their template only needs, what, 6,000 men compared to the infantry divisions. They need 9,000, I believe. So keep advancing here as rapidly as possible. We want to win this war. Hopefully by late summer 1936, I'm thinking, possibly. So push now once these guys are ready to go. Come on, get ready. Advance now and put pressure on the northern forces there in northeastern Germany of the Nazi Party. And now in the focus tree, let's start researching, say, whatever this focus is that will help with infrastructure and railway construction. Go to the political advisors now and get Hajimar Schacht, how you say his name, and he'll help with infrastructure construction speed, railway construction speed, refinery construction speed, and civilian factory construction speed. So finish this force off here. Come on, Rommel. Crush what's ever left of these forces down here, these SS units. Just get them out of here. Get them out of here. Take them out. And watch out for their whatever forces they have remaining. So Nazi expulsion takes heavy toll in Mecklenburg. Okay. We're about done here. Yes, we are. So end this war. Boom. And go this way now. And let's invade that area. Good. And so we need to start making more artillery probably and more civilian more support equipment. And we're about done in this region. Good. So the 24 divisions there are done. And now let's try to have these forces get ready to push as one big mass with like 40-some divisions. And these Landstorm regiments that we got that kind of popped up due to the Civil War happening, they will be automatically disbanded once the war is over, and the First Army will need to get in a position to begin the offensive into that area. Just waiting for them now. Give it a few days, and we'll push. Hopefully we'll be in Berlin by at least July, something, mid to late July, so push now. And MG08 has been researched. Good. Wasting time, not researching stuff. Get this researched. Good. Research, say mechanical computing. Get that done. What got sunk? What got sunk there? That is a convoy. Oh well. RIP that convoy. Unlock tech in the military industrial organization. This is for Mauser. Get reinforced stocks, I guess. Sure. So push now as one big massive group. Be as aggressive as possible here. Go von Ronstedt's forces will. And just push for it. They have no numbers. We destroy a lot of their divisions. Get to Breslau, please. And then take Berlin when possible. Get to Berlin. Come on. Take Berlin. And take Stettin. Those are the main big three cities we need to win this war very soon. And Nazi expulsion takes heavy toll on Hinterpommern, whatever. Capture these areas, please. And advance forward. And there's a trapped unit in Mecklenburg, it looks like. And Erlen Rommel has been wounded. He's fine. He's fine. I think a unit got encircled. That's just awkward, isn't it? And the war should be over soon, I think. We just need to take Berlin. And now let's start researching dispersed industry, since I think that's going to be useful. And attack here. Just keep attacking Berlin. The NSDAP is going to make their last stand here. And so heavy expulsion there. Civil War is over. Hitler is found dead. With the capture of Berlin, our troops discovered the corpse of Hitler in a bunker in the city. Choosing death over seeing anti-fascist elements take over the country, the leader evidently took his own life rather than risk capture. In his stead, Heinrich Himmler has now stepped up to lead the Nazis and he has already affirmed that the government will not abate in their fight against the anti-German treason. It is the beginning of the end for the Nazis. And so the war is basically over. We took Berlin and that ended it. So Heinrich Himmler, nothing's going to matter there for him. And the German Civil War ends. The Civil War that has wrecked Germany has now come to an end. The fighting was extraordinarily intense, with fanatical resistance by the Nazis, causing devastation on a scale reminiscent of the Great War. It appears Hitler is dead and Nazi leadership imprisoned or executed. The provisional government has now announced that it is necessary to secure their hold over the state and ensure the return of stability to the nation before there can be any thought of embarking on a process of constitutional reforms. Let the rebuilding begin. Nazi leadership captured. At long last, we have freed our country from the grip of our enemies and those loyal citizens who rose up to support our cause may now finally return to their homes. As a nation, we may begin the long and arduous process of rebuilding our nation. The country's leadership, in turn, is free to begin looking ahead at what might come in the future, democracy or a return to the old monarchy. One last thing remains to be taken care of, however. With the end of the Civil War, our troops have managed to capture a large group of the Nazi leadership. Now there only remains the decision of what to do with this unsavory part of our recent history, and we can choose to imprison them or hang them. Hanging them, the popularity of fascism will go down. We'll get some base stability, and if we choose to imprison them for life and not hang them, and imprison them for life that might be useful in the future, we'll get some political power, and the popularity of fascism will rise. And no matter what choice we pick, the Landstorm Regiment, they will all be deleted. And we'll just choose to hang them because base stability, I think, is more of a long-term benefit than political power. And let's just put the military now all over the Austrian border. Going to the focus tree. Let's now do the focus. Secured a new state. That will take 70 days. And what we can do here now is let's get Hans Oster, the anti-fascist agent, and he will cause us to gain plus 10% stability, and we'll lose daily fascism support, minus 0.02. So secured a new state will take 70 days. It says here, in the light of the civil war that formed it, the provisional government lacks strength. We must ensure that it is secured and cannot easily be overthrown, and this will give us plus 10% base stability and 120 political power, and we'll get a national spirit that will last for 720 days, like 2 years. Clamp down on fascism, which is going to cause us to lose daily fascist support gain by 0.05, and go to the military factories now. Build me more rifles, please, and tanks, perhaps. We at least need more tanks. Also, speaking of tanks, just make me some Panzer divisions, please. Just a few divisions. That's all I want. And some motorized troops. That'd be great. And this will be it for the cavalry. There will be no more cavalry brigades. We're going to try to call into service here. And how is the... Okay, what do we do with this? I don't know. We need maybe artillery? No. Get rid of that for now. Do we want artillery? We could get artillery. Possibly. Yes, so get some artillery there. Add them to the template for our infantry. We need more guns, though. Definitely. We need to make more artillery on a larger scale. So get that done. And go to the research tree. Start researching now. Research improved machine tools, and that will help with production efficiency caps. Fantastic. Now let's take the Navy here. We're basically going to have the surface fleet and the submarine fleet. So let's do this here. Merge these all together. Do that now. Merge them all. They'll be led by... Okay, so let me split off the submarines. They're going to be doing their own thing. That's 22 of those. And they're going to be doing whatever. They'll be their own force. Go this way. Good. We'll just call them the submarine fleet. And that'll be subs. Just nothing but U-boats, essentially. Just a U-boat fleet. That's it. So that's going to be led by Karl Donitz. And the other one is going to be led by Erich Rather. And that's going to be the German Navy of the German military junta. Basically, and here's some new divisions. Fantastic. Those are cavalry. Okay. And let's merge these forces together, actually, to be led by Erich von Manstein. So that's 24 divisions. Now, we had to rapidly build up our military here. At least the Civil War was over by before 1936 ended. And we're going to need to get more. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. Interesting. Secured a new state is done. So now let's do the focus. Reestablish free elections. That will take 70 days. And it says here we will make a return to democratic ideals by reinstating free elections to be held at a point in the near future. And that will help with daily democracy support gain. And the non-aligned party will now be called Deutsche National Volksparty. And there's the Spanish Civil War. Alright then. We need to get a special advisor, and that advisor is Democratic Reformer. But they require, Kurt Schumacher here requires us to have the reestablished free elections focus done beforehand, before we can have access to them. So we're kind of just waiting here pretty hard. I just need to increase democracy support. Can we take down... Okay, get rid of some of this anti-communist stuff. I mean, just anti-communist raids. Do that. And have anti-fascist raids. Get all that done. Fantastic. And we'll get that done. Come on, I'm just waiting. I just want to get the Centrum Party in power as soon as possible. And Ethiopia has been annexed by Italy. They lost their war. Oh well, House of Spanish. Civil war going. Nationalist Spain has a lot of troops in southern and central Spain and Cordoba. And they're just kind of existing and losing ground there, it looks like. So we're just waiting here for re-established re-elections to be done. I just need that political advisor so bad. And let's now start doing research improved. No, I need to research maybe. I want to try to get some paratroopers here. Do that. And here's some new infantry divisions. Good. Re-established re-elections is done. Go to the political advisors now and start getting get Kurt Schumacher here. We just need more daily democracy support gain to get the next focus we want to get done. And have Heinz or Theodor von Bach to lead this force here. We'll do that. He'll be the general of this second army. And Erwin Rommel will be in charge of a force later on, but he'll be in charge of just like a panzer army or something. And so, build some military factories. Or no, we need civilian factories and refineries. So for every fifth, no, I don't build those there. That's a waste of time due to infrastructure. Build them in Berlin. For every fifth civilian factory, we'll build one synthetic refinery, just so we can get more fuel, because we'll need them for tanks. And go to the focus tree now and start doing rebuild the nation. That'll take 70 days, and it says here, after the ravages of the Civil War, we must look to rebuilding our nation. We will ask the people to set aside their personal comforts for a time so that we may focus all of our resources on attaining this goal. And this will give us a national spirit called Rebuild the Nation, which will last for about a year. And we'll get a national spirit called National Revitalization, which will help with factory repair speed. And there's a civil war in Estonia, it seems. Here's a motorized division. Good. This is the first division of the army Erwin Rommel is going to lead. And so we'll just call this the Panzer Army. Do that, yes. That's the Army. 3 is a Panzer Army. And we use them just for breakthroughs and stuff like that, probably. So here's another cavalry unit. Cavalry division. It's just a cavalry brigade, really. I could make them cavalry divisions totally, but I mean, they're not very... Cavalry, we're going to have tanks and stuff. Not really that necessary. We could... I don't know, fine. We'll just make them bigger. Yeah, make them bigger. Do it. Do it. Make them bigger divisions. Or no. I don't know. And now there's a civil war in Japan. Wonder what is going on. Okay, that's pretty wild. Start researching the radio. That would take 155 days. Good. And rebuild the nation is done. Fantastic. Go and now do fan Prussian militarism. That would take 100. No, that would take 35 days. Okay, to replace the losses of our civil war, we must appeal to the Prussian sense of militarism to improve recruitment and training of new recruits. That our military has freed us from this Nazi dictatorship ensures these Prussian ideals are now more popular than ever. And this will give us more of a high recruitable population and reduce training time. Here's a Panzer division. Good, we have our 3 Panzer divisions here. And they're just going to be our breakthrough forces, probably. We need more infantry divisions constantly. Yeah, and now the United Kingdom concedes to trade unions. They might go communist. That'll be very interesting to see if they do that. We just need more divisions constantly where possible. And fan Prussian militarism is done. Can we alter anything here? Industrial concern, go with just Krupp. Good. Theorist, get a theorist possibly. Get the rocket scientist, not really relevant right now, to be honest. Here's another Panzer division though. Fantastic. Now complete the focus, a new and better Germany. That will take 35 days. And it says here, while we are rebuilding our nation, we should aim to be going above and beyond what is necessary so that what we build now will stand the test of time. And this will make the national revitalization, national spirit, that will increase the construction speed for civilian factories and infrastructure. So we're going to be able to build a ton and ton of civilian factories where we want to. Build more factories, please. We need more and more civilian factories for sure. Build more of those. We also need more refineries here. I might start doing after every 3. So Denmark offers a trade proposal. Austria votes. What is going on? Peasant uprising in Krakow. Hindenburg disaster. So as a Danish delegation has approached us with a trade proposal, Denmark produces a high amount of food products, of which we have imported quite a bit historically. They recently devalued their domestic currency, the krone, making their agricultural goods far more competitive. This trade agreement could prove quite a boon for us, as it would secure food for our population and strengthen our supply lines. This could be beneficial, so agree to that, and now that would be good for us. So Austria and Hungary have become one country. Maybe they're going to become Austria-Hungary. That's very interesting to see for sure. And now let's complete the monarchy compromise. That'll take 70 days. And it says here, the military that fought for our freedom from Nazi tyranny have clear royalist leanings. To ensure their satisfaction with the path the nation is taking, we must ensure compromise and allow the return of the monarchy. And so this will make the Centrum the ruling party, and we'll have Wilhelm III be the king. And this is going to be the democracy path for Germany and Hoi 4 and Vanilla Hoi 4. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it's basically just a constitutional monarchy, say something like what the setup the United Kingdom has. And what is going on in Poland? That civil war is going on. Very interesting. So what is Hungary up to? I want to become their ally, but I'm a little concerned. They're expanding quite a bit. They took over. Oh, I gotta research more things. They took over Austria without any challenge at all. That's not a problem, I guess, but that's just fascinating. And start doing dispersed industry 2 here. Get that researched. That MG research is done. Start researching now. Research. And there's an anarchist uprising in the Civil War. Do construction 2. Research that. Good. We need more trucks and tanks, please. More tank divisions. More panzer divisions, ideally. At least have one being made all the time. Make two infantry motorized divisions at a time. Get that done. Yes, we have more of those now. Fantastic. So at least we have some armor here and some motorized. And they will just be breakthrough divisions we have to use at times. Go get a theorist now. Let's get a theorist. Who do we get it for? Theorist. Heinz Guderian. Let's get, yeah, he'll be the Blitzkrieg theorist. Heinz Guderian will be the Blitzkrieg theorist. There we go. So we need more refineries. We definitely need more refineries. And now the monarchy compromise is done. Where Germany were led by Konrad Adenauer. And he is historically the first, he was the first chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, also known as West Germany, from 1949 to 1963. He was also the first leader of the Christian Democratic Union political party, a devout Roman Catholic, and a strong anti-communist. So now in the focus tree, let's start doing the Great Red Menace, and that will take 70 days. It says here, our actions in the previous war are still in recent memory with many. We must refocus the fears of the continent on the true danger, the great communist threat that looms in the East. We will begin a massive propaganda campaign to open the eyes of the continent, and this will increase world tension by 10%, 10.0. The Soviet Union gets event. Germany speaks out against Soviet Union, and a lot of countries' military advisors are recalled. This has to do with China, I think. And so Sweden, Luxembourg, Belgium, and 14 other countries get an event called the Great Red Menace, and that will make daily democracy support gain go up, but daily communism support gain go down for about 3 or 4 years, and the relationship the Soviet Union has with us will go down by a little bit. Oh well. We could have done, what is going on with the United Kingdom? We're visiting their colonial policy. Interesting, I guess. Here's some more divisions. Give them to the first army there. This is the second army. Technically, this is a little confusing, whatever. So there we go. We just need more infantry divisions here. And get more panzer divisions made, please. More motorized as well. Come on, we just need to motorize things even more. Yes, that'd be great. So do that now. Come on, more divisions, more divisions. Give me more of those, please. More motorized. All the motorized divisions we can get our hands on. I mean, we can afford to do that. We're a major power, and I need to probably research more stuff. Get computing machine done. Start researching that. It's a good choice to do in the long term. So we need more divisions here, please. And restoration of Austria-Hungary. Wow, so Austria-Hungary is back. And we have a democratic Germany. What a very interesting Europe. So make a non-aggression pact with Austria-Hungary. Sure, why not? And Great Red Menace is done. Germany speaks out against the Soviet Union. That was a national spread, worldwide event, I think. Bulwark against Bolshevism. and this will take 70 days. Our nation stands as a shield against Bolshevism, protecting the West from communism's influence. We must carry this mantle with pride and prepare to use arms if necessary, and this will give us bulwark against Bolshevism, a national spirit which will provide us higher factory output and higher dockyard output, but we'll lose it if the national spirit will go away if we are in a faction or fight a war on the same side as the Soviet Union. So the democratic path for Germany and Hoi 4 is very much incentivized to be against the Soviet Union in all things. So now research this here, or no. Get engineer companies researched, or no. Don't even do that. Go here, get me more oil. I need more oil production. We need a lot better oil production. No, that's rubber. We don't need rubber. What do we need? We need more oil. Oil processing. Yes, give me oil processing. We need more oil. We'll need that for our tank divisions. They need gas. We just need as much gas as possible here for our war machine once it is ready to start crashing into things. Please get some fuel silos built and do all that. Good. Get some more divisions here. Fantastic. That's so many infantry divisions. Goodness gracious. We just need more of them. Give me more infantry divisions. Yes. That's a few of them there. So the German army is getting built up nice and strong. We need more of these troops, though. And the panzer units need to be built up even more. So get these troops here. Come on. And what is this about? There's a Soviet Civil War. What the world? The Soviet Civil War. Once again, there is open fighting in Soviet Russia. This time, however, it is not a war between Bolsheviks and whites, but rather a war between rivaling factions within the Communist Party. Joseph Stalin holds the capital, while the rebels, led by Akim Sugin, are based around Arkhangelsk. Rumors are circulating that Akim Sugin's rebellion is sponsored by foreign powers, but the validity of those rumors remains to be seen. And that is pretty wild. So now the Soviet Union is fighting one another. Should I be concerned about Austria-Hungary? I just realized they kind of absorbed Czechoslovakia, and they're getting pretty strong, I'm not going to lie. And Poland's still in the middle of a civil war. The dawn of the European Combine. What's this about? So it says here, despite the recent Soviet focus on communism in one country, the internationalist roots of the movement transcend borders. This solidarity with workers around the world was a key element in Joseph Stalin's speech today when the European Combine was announced. Going beyond a political international, this is an alliance that binds the countries militarily, with both regimes promising to aid each other against outside threats. Rather, it will act as a sword or a shield for the communist revolution remains to be seen. And that is between, really, just the Soviet Union and Estonia and the SSSR. They have a generic leader, it looks like. They have no faction. I guess Tanatuva and Mongolia are off doing their own things now. Bulwark against Bolshevism is done. Fantastic. Now in the focus tree, let's do Central European Alliance. That'll take 70 days. We'll see if this is worth it or not. That'll take 70 days. And what it does is, now that we have focus, let me go to my research tree here so I'm not losing valuable research slots. So Central European Alliance. Now that we have focused the attention of the continent on the problem, we must offer the solution. We will lead an alliance for all minor nations in Europe, which will ensure protection against this most lethal threat to our way of life. And we'll create a faction called the Central European Alliance. And Luxembourg will remove the neutral foreign policy, and the SSR gets event. Germany creates Central European Alliance. Oh boy, so I don't know who's going to win in that civil war. Should I really care? I don't know. Possibly. So I need to probably shuffle divisions around even more. Let's do that now. And this will be Army 4, led by, really, they're going to be led by, I mean, it's technically Army 3, whatever. They'll be led by Maximilian von Rax here. So here we have Army 1, Army 2, Army 3. This is technically Army 4, even though, because I'm not using the default naming system, it's going to be called Army 3. And we have those armies ready to go here. And Rommel will be part of Army Group 1, even though he's just going to do his own thing. We need more divisions, though. What is the problem? We need more trucks. I noticed that, yeah. More trucks, more fuel. So make more Opel Blitzes when possible. We have a bunch of Panzer IIs. Should I keep upgrading those? Probably go now to the tree here. Can I improve this? I probably need to do more research for tanks. That might be a good call. So make me more ships, please. Put these dockyards in use that aren't really being utilized in the best of ways. And I still can't get over this. So we have a potentially United Kingdom may go communist. We have a democratic, well, constitutional monarchy, Germany. Austria-Hungary is back. Poland's in the Civil War. The Baltic has a Soviet puppet state. And the Soviet Union is fighting itself. It's communist on communist action there. So we're just waiting for Central European Alliance to be done. Good. I need to try and make friends with Austria-Hungary. That might be wise. Yeah. So let's try to get that done here. They're a very powerful state. We want to probably align Hungary and Romania. So Germany announces Central European Alliance. Germany has continued on their recent anti-Soviet rhetoric and has now developed a concrete plan to curb Soviet influence in the rest, in the rest of the continent. A new alliance, the Central European Alliance, has been formed, and with time will hopefully be able to provide its members with protection against what the Germans call unbridled Soviet aggression. We will lead free Europe against the threat of communism. So that's done now. So who should we focus on first? Let's try to get the Low Countries. And though far removed from the eastern borders of Europe, the Low Countries nevertheless know that if Central Europe falls, they shall be next. We shall offer them membership so that they may stand with us against the threat of communism. And we'll try to recruit the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg. We're going to try and now we're going to improve relations with the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg to try and pull them into a big old Central European Alliance faction. That will take 70 days. And the Soviets ramp up military buildup. We can also, besides the Low Countries, get nations in the Danube and the Scandinavians. So that'd be nice. Poland still in the middle of their civil war. That's never seeming to end. I mean, it looks like somebody's winning. Not really sure who is. And we no longer get the effects of Rebuild the Nation. It is March 1938, and there's the war between China and Communist China. Isn't Japan? How's Japan doing? They're a communist state. Interesting. That is very interesting. So we have Japan. China's fighting Communist China. I wonder if Communist Japan will get involved at all in that action. I don't know. So we got some improved infantry equipment 1. Fantastic. Some more infantry divisions. For Germany, add them to Army 4. It's going to be nothing but infantry probably. We need more tanks, please, and a lot more factories. We need more refineries probably, so build more of these all over the country. Then build more civilian factories, because we just need more fuel. Our army will take up a lot of fuel, that's for sure. I'm thinking it will anyway. Go to the research slots now, start researching some tank upgrades, basic armor protection, and get that done. Porsche, research it, sure, why not? And at this point, our army, after we made it through that civil war, consists of 696,000 men. We need more troops, though. We definitely need more troops. Low Countries membership, I'm really counting on our neighbors, want to get involved in that. And I want to try and get Austria-Hungary definitely in the Central European Alliance. I'll do something to align Hungary in advance and align Romania, just so they'll get on our side. We may need to try and go towards Scandinavia as well, simply before they end up trying to join the Allies. That might be a good call. So we'll go for the Low Countries, Scandinavia, then the Balkans and the Danube here. And then we'll try to get Poland and then try to fight Russia, the Soviet Union really. And okay, that happened somewhere, some event about elections. Go to the chief of the army now, army organization. Focus on that, sure. And for military high command, focus on army regrouping, or no, for military high command, focus on infantry. And just do that for now, sure. So the Netherlands joins, Belgium joins, Luxembourg joins. Yes, very nice, very, very nice indeed. So who's next? Scandinavia, okay, we'll get them involved here. Scandinavian membership, we want them in the Central European Alliance. So improve relations before we do this to try and convince them more to want to join us, and get that done now. So Norway, Sweden, Denmark, that's who we're appealing to here, and it says here Mountains and the cold are no protection against the Red Menace, and the Scandinavians must know this. We shall offer them membership and protection against the threat of communism, and we're going to try and get the Denmark, Danes, the Swedes, and the Norwegians. Please say yes, guys. It would be very nice. Put all of our units on the Danish border just to convince the Danes even more so. It's only about, more than 500,000 soldiers all in one place. Very, very peaceful intentions, I promise. And now we have some for Blumenvals. Focus on high speed. This is for a naval military organization. Military organization we had to do for searching, raiding submarines. We're going to focus on subs. It's not like we're going to probably be fighting the British in this playthrough, I don't believe. And excavation 2 is done. Get MP38s. Research now. We need to have the best equipment possible. Ideally, yes. So let's start researching whatever this is. Get some 1938 medium tank chassis here. Get that done. Yes, Bulgaria approaches Germany. Good. So Scandinavia, please join me. Scandinavia. Do we have any submarines here? I guess not. These ships are going to join the surface fleet, the Hoch Sea fleet. And let's see. Rheinmetall. I just need rapid fire on that. And I need advanced barrel forging, sure. Free dockyards. Build me more ships. So Schornhurst class vessels had to be done. Bulgaria wants a non-aggression pact, sure. It is 1938. We're just trying to acquire allies right now before we clash with the Soviet Union, who is still, their civil war is going to take forever, I feel. Just looking at the borders. I mean, the SSSR may lose, but they may not. I don't know. They don't have much of European Russia, which has a lot of the population for the Soviet Union. And they don't have Ukraine or Belarus or the Caucasus either, so it's kind of not looking too pretty for them. At least we have all of the Benelux with us, basically. And the Polish Civil War may be over soon, possibly, I think. And the Polish Peasant Union is democratic, so they may be inclined to join us should we ask them to do that. And here's more divisions. Good. Quit India. I mean, we have so many troops. So many divisions. We have just built up our army so hard. More troops for the Germans. This is army number 5 at this point, not number 4, not number 3. Okay, there we go. So that whole army is built up, and we do want to get some paratroopers for that. Bulgaria seeks Balkan claims warranted. A delegation from Bulgaria has approached our government asking for German support for their claims in the Balkans and seeking to secretly negotiate and secure Bulgarian territorial expansion in the region in the near future. In exchange for this, to Bulgarian alignment with Germany and the country's entry into the Central European Alliance. Recognize their claims. Sure, please join my faction. You better get in my faction, Bulgaria. Get in my faction. You will get in the Central European Alliance. Look at it. Look at it. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be as powerful as possible. So who said yes? Who said no? Denmark said yes. Norway said yes. Sweden says yes. Wow, that's pretty nice. Honestly, that's very nice. Okay, so now, who's next? The Danube. Let's go ahead and start doing Align Hungary. I'll take 70 days. We need to leave as little things up to chance as possible. We need the Austro-Hungary to want to join us. We will be best friends. Clearly, I hope we will be. So there's Army 5 there. Get this army ready to go. And that's a tank division. Give them to Rommel. What are you doing? Okay, so we have all of Army. Our army has got to. We got to probably beef up more. Probably the armed forces in a way. Get this research. Give me more engines, please. We need more engines. We need to keep our military humming along here. And we need more troops. Yes. Panzer divisions. How are you doing? Let me see if I can modify these designs at all. Align Hungary will be done in 70 days. Well, a few days. Less than 70 days now since we already started it. And it says here, Hungary is already in our sphere of influence, but we could easily sway them further to our way of thinking, making them more easily manipulable in the future, and Hungary will gain the Align Hungary national spirit for 750 days, which will help daily democracy support gain and acceptance of democratic democracy, plus 85% for 730 days. So that's good. So let's improve relations with Austro-Hungary, because I want them on our side. They're so strong and powerful. So let us try and improve relations with them as much as we can in order to be strong and fight against the Soviet Union. I still can't get over. We may have a potential faction with Democratic Germany and Austro-Hungary. Austria-Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria, and Yugoslavia. And then we'll go invade the Soviet Union as one big happy faction alongside Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands, which should be entertaining, I would think. So get these divisions here. Oh boy, more motorized. For Rommel, the Panzer Army is being built up more and more. We need more motorized for sure. So go and let's see if we need to modify this at all here. We just need more factories. We need more oil. We always need more oil. The 4th International. Whose faction is that? Oh my goodness gracious. So we have the 4th International. Who's leading the 4th International? Was that just a meeting thing? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, ignoring that. So I'm just waiting here now. Align Hungary will be done soon. Very good. And improved engines is research. Terrific. So start doing improved armor protection. And give me more armor, please. Enable armor skirt. So Align Hungary is done. Let's now do Danubian membership. That'll take 70 days. And the Danubian successor nations to Austro-Hungarian Empire have not forgotten what it means to be our ally. We shall offer them membership and protection against the threat of communism. And Austria-Hungary will basically get an event to invite. They'll be invited to the Central European Alliance. We have an ever-increasing, growing military. So I'm thinking they should... Okay, we just captured a Hungarian operative. So hopefully they'll still say yes. And let's create an intelligence agency. Sure, why not? The AVIA. Whatever the Special Intelligence Division Intelligence Agency is for Germany, create it. And be on the watch for counter-intelligence. Peace treaty just happened. The Soviet Union got annexed. Okay, the end of the Soviet Civil War. The capitulation of the remaining units loyal to Stalin. Joseph Stalin marks the end of the Soviet Civil War with whatever the guy's name is, has declared himself victorious and has vowed to make the Soviet Socialist Republic rise up from the ashes of civil war and destruction. The task ahead is enormous and the world situation is unclear, but he is adamant that a new era for the Soviet Socialist Republic and for the world has just started. It remains to be seen whether he can live up to those declarations. Getting rid of Stalin was probably for the best. I mean, they're still communists, so we're going to try to invade them regardless, just to deal with the communism, of course. Turkey delivers an investment portfolio. Representatives from Turkey have visited our country and met with many of our politicians in hopes of garnering endorsements for their investments scheme. The government of Turkey would like for us to use our resources to better their own industrial capacity and output. Turkish officials have inferred that by assisting their nation, we might be able to expect aid of our own in the future in the form of a military alliance between our nations. Sure. So we got to invest in Turkish state building, so why not? That's going to take a little bit of time. And can we realize European unity? Okay, we're not going to worry about European unity. And we just need to get the Austro-Hungarians in our faction, please. As my main priority right now, I just want Austria-Hungary to be one with the Central European Alliance. We have so many of the entire German army is on their border. 101 divisions, nearly 1 million men at this point. It's going to be over 1 million men by the time we invade the Soviet Union, well now the SSSR. And this is a very strange situation. So basic medium tank chassis is done. We need to probably upgrade our tanks very soon. And research now. Research. Armor-piercing bombs. Sure, Mr. Schmidt. Get that, please. Thank you. And we just need aviators created. What do we do with that? What do we want to do with this? So, form the cryptology department. Sure. And we need Danubian membership. Please, Austria-Hungary. If they say no, I'd be disappointed. They have so much potential to really be powerful and help us out here. And it looks like the Senachist Poland will lose their civil war. And the Dominion of Australia seeks distance from the Commonwealth. Interesting. And France realigns her foreign policy. What is this about? Queen Maud of Norway has died. So what is France up to? Oh, they're fascist. And Austria-Hungary has joined the Central European Alliance. This is getting very strong now. Oh my goodness gracious, we are strong. And now we'll go for the next move, which is to invite the Baltic states into the... We'll hold off on that. Do that later. Get Finland to join, maybe. And start doing some... Help them out here. Just improve relations there. And so we'll try to invite Finland. And that will take a few days. It says here, far removed from the center, a Bureau of the Finns risk facing the Reds alone, but they need not to. We shall offer them membership and protection against the threat of communism, and world tension will go by 5.0 in regions. Okay, so we're going to give them an event by doing that. And we got done with dispersed industry, good. We need an operative, and let's get the operative Fritz Jobert Degnex, get him. Sure, he seems capable. Go, just build an intel network, and just stand by doing counter-espionage stuff for now in Germany. And we need to get construction 3 research. That would take 153 days. Go ahead and get advanced machine tools researched. And we need to start improving our tanks more. Get that done now. So please, we need better tanks. What are we even building? Panzer II off A? We need to build on these more. 5.4. I need to be better. We need better armor. Really, that's what we need here. So that'll make construction, that'd be a lot. Welded armor, go up to welded armor. Sure. Armor go up by 1. Go up by 1 there. And get special modules. Get a sloped armor. And how to say, not an additional turret, but radio. We have a radio, yeah. Secondary turret, no. Special modules. Smoke launchers. Additional machine guns, do that, sure. That'll be 8.3. That's the Panzer IIA. Oh boy. So build these now. That'll take a while to build all those. At least we upgraded them in some way. They're not entirely weak. And they're going to be slightly more difficult to make, but at least we'll have them. Build me more factories, please. And dockyards. Focus the dockyards. Just build up more of these destroyers. As many as needed. And put these ships over here at the surface fleet. Good. So we're just building up our faction right now. It's all going very well. We have Austria-Hungary, which was the really big gain for us because I wanted them to join our faction. Here's a new Panzer division here. So put these with the 3rd Army. The lovely Panzer Army led by Erwin Rommel, who once we ever get into a proper war, that division will just be used as a special breakthrough force. MP-38s have been researched. Good. And Lithuania has declared war on the Polish Peasant Union. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So now get improved infantry equipment 2 researched. Good. And we need just more and more research. We're just building up our military constantly. Give me more rifles, MP-38s. We need more specially equipped units. Aftermath of the Chilean earthquake. And that is a big deal right there, I guess, over in South America. And now the end of the League of Nations. Finland joins the Central European Alliance. And Finland accepts our invitation. And the Soviet Socialist Republic declared war on Lithuania. They don't even border them. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't even border them. Ridiculous. Okay. So now, we need to continue our expansion here. And first we'll do align Romania. That'll take 70 days. And what that does is, let's read that. Romania is already in our sphere of influence. We could easily sway them further to our way of thinking, making them more easily manipulable in the future. Now that's kind of like the align Hungary focus. And they're declaring war even on... Wow, they declared war on everyone in the Baltics. Wow, SSSR is being pretty brutal there. We're just going to build up our forces and prepare for war very soon. And we have even more divisions, so many troops, so many divisions. War in South America is going on. Okay. We just need more divisions here, a little bit more. And I need to probably splinter these guys off and make their own army. Yeah, we'll do that now. So that'll be army... The 2nd army group, really. 1st division, 1st army there. There'll be army 6. Yeah. Army 6 will be led by that guy there. Can I make any paratroopers? I believe I can, yeah. Make some of those guys. I need to probably change their template up, maybe. Give them more, I don't know. They're going to at least be elite troops, hopefully. And just have a couple of these guys made. And what are these? Monarchist infantry? They're not monarchist infantry. They're paratroopers. Volksgrenjägers, whatever they're called. Make those guys. Pick a few of those at the very least. Get some basic large airframes there. Good. We just need the best equipment we can get our hands on at any point in time. And just keep building up the military. We need more Messerschmitts. For sure. Dockyards. We need more dockyards being active consistently. And now the Soviet Socialist Republic declared war on the Polish Peasant Union. Wow. We could go ahead and strike at the USSR. They're fighting all those nations at one time. Ridiculous. So align Hungary will be done. We'll definitely do Danubian expansion, then strike at the source, and we'll get all of the Baltic states to join our faction there, and the whole Central European alliance will roll into action and just smash through whatever this different version of the USSR has in its arsenal. They have 43 to 215 soldiers. I mean divisions, not soldiers. That would be an easy war if they had that few men. Align Romania is done soon. And do that. Good. Go ahead and start trying to be more friendly. Just improve relations with the Hungarians. Not the Hungarians, but improve relations with Yugoslavia and improve relations with Romania. And once that expansion is done, we should, if it succeeds, I hope it does, we should be ready to invade the Soviet Union by some point very mid-1939. Lithuania is not having a firm time. Turkey delivered an investment portfolio. Fine, we'll invest in Turkish state building and fledgling democracies. And we could, interesting, we could cause civil wars in Romania and Hungary. We're not going to worry about, though. Our main priority is invading the Soviets with our huge faction we have assembled piece by piece, and Austria-Hungary is part of it somehow, which I'm very curious to see how that turns out for us. And Estonia is going on offensive, it looks like. Very nice. And the Soviets should be busy. They're fighting Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. They got a naval invasion on Lithuania, which is unfortunate for them. And we just need more divisions here. We really need more troops. Because we don't get more troops, I don't know, we just need to build up our faction and get ready to strike. That is the game plan. That is the grand plan. POM victory in the Spanish Civil War. That's a win for the Spanish Commune. Okay. Research more things. Construction. Excavation 3. Got it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. MG42s. Give me some of them MG42s. We're just still building up. I know this is a slow process for sure, but we need to build up. And so, oh no, Lithuania, they're going down. Lithuania may lose their war very soon. They got annexed. They're a puppet now of the Soviet Union, and that is a big blow there in the war. I need to just get the Danubian expansion done. Then we'll begin the full-out offensive into the Soviet Union. We'll advance probably from East Prussia. Go ahead and get maybe, do I have any divisions here? Yes, we'll have Army 6 will probably just camp out on the border with the Finns, and the rest of the forces will advance through Poland into the Soviet Union. Just have Army 6 go ahead and get ready and just be ready to do stuff. Build more factories. Please, we need military factories. Now, I don't know how much fuel we have. We have plenty of it, I think, per day. But if a war breaks out, we'll be using up a lot of it constantly. Danubian expansion is getting ready. And Latvia is going down too. Latvia is going down. Oh, no. And Danubian, who said yes? Who said no? They both said yes. And with that, the gang's all here. We have so many countries strike at the source. This will take 70 days. A life lived, and fear is no life at all. We must end this threat to our way of life once and for all. The source of communist influence in Europe must be destroyed, and we'll gain a topple government war goal against the Soviet Union. And now the Central European Alliance will strike at the USSR, and it consists of Germany, the Netherlands, the Dutch East Indies, Belgium, Luxembourg, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, Austria-Hungary, Finland, Yugoslavia, and the Kingdom of Romania. So an assortment of monarchies and democracies there. And the Soviets are moving into Poland very effectively here. And these troops will just hold the line and help the Finns when needed to push into Murmansk and say Onaga, and Olonets and Leningrad. So this is, the Soviets are advancing hard. Wow. So get these forces here ready to advance rapidly. Have this division here. So this is very interesting for sure. They're pushing through hard. I mean hard there. So get these forces ready to go. This is going to be a really rough fight. How is Estonia doing? They're staying alive, even though I think they're communists now. It's communist Estonia fighting communist Russia. Or the communist USSR. And we need to just rush in here. We need more equipment for sure. No more trucks. Make no more motorized divisions. We just need supply vehicles now to use all that stuff. basic large airframe. The troops are getting ready. This is going to be a brutal war, that's for sure. How's supply hubs doing? Build all this up. Build it all up. Turkey declared war on the Union of Greek Soviet Republics. Whatever. Build all this up. We don't need a supply depot. We just need railways to be leveled up. Build up these railways. Please, is all I got to do. Build up these railways. Because we know this is going to be a brutal war as we push forward with over 1 million troops there. All these tank divisions are getting put together. And there goes the Polish Peasant Union. It's gone. It's been defeated by Poland. That is just very interesting borders. We're just going to maybe avoid even going into Poland for this war. Our goal is hopefully, and here we go, the war is going to begin now. And call in all forces. Panzer Division, get ready to go here. So we have these Panzer forces, so many tanks and motorized. We have some airborne here going. They're just going to be part of the 6th Army for whatever reason. We just have them. So let's declare war now and see what happens when we unleash the full might of the Central European Alliance. Here we go. It has begun. And march. Just go into that territory there. Germany at war again. Although many have wished for a long-lasting peace in Europe, a recent turn of events have left Germany on the path to war. Once again, despite clearly violating the Treaty of Versailles, German troops have mobilized and are ready to go on the offense. German officials state that they will no longer keep the Rhineland demilitarized, arguing the need to protect the German citizens in the area. Whatever. So go, advance forward, break through their lines. Estonia, you can join, even though you're communist. This is a very strange faction, but we're just fighting against the Soviet Union. And push forward here with brutal force and ferocity. Take Riga. Take everything. Move in that army there. The forces will advance through Finland. Have them crash down into Leningrad here. Can you guys join the war? Do you want to join? You don't want to join? Make your minds up. We'll help you fight for Leningrad if you join. Join the war. Call to arms. You don't want to help it. Okay, whatever. We'll fight alone then. And bring out the Navy here. Surface fleet. You have your job to do. Be useful here. Patrol. And have the other force resort to convoy raiding in that area and just protect the Baltic Sea there. And just punch through everything they have. Go. Overwhelm them. Take their ports constantly. And just overwhelm them. Go. Now here's some supplies from Sweden. Thank you, Sweden. Very nice of you to give us that. And let's start researching now. Integrate war economies, or no, get Westwall done. And what's this about? Oh, they want to join. We already let them in the faction. Or just take these forces here and take all of Lithuania and just help liberate this territory in Lithuania. That is the game plan. Poland makes this situation very awkward. At least we have some troops advancing from Romania. Get Panzerfaust 30 researched, good. And we have pushed here so hard. Going to get this redone probably. So Army 3, please get ready to push into that area here. Go. Break through. Everyone needs to break through. That armor is not very useful. We probably should have upgraded the tank divisions even more. Defeat the forces in Memel. All I got to do. Defeat the forces they have here, please. And take this area for the Germans. Just take it for Germany. Go. Come on. Capture all this land. Get some Lend-Lease. Early trucks. Ursus A. Do you want to join this faction? I let you in, but I don't think I can. I can't, I think. So at least our allies are advancing well. Mexico joins the allies, whatever. Why won't you join? Finland, you can join at any point in time. We can call you to arms. You refuse to join. Whatever. Okay, we'll just let you do whatever then, Finland. And we have 11 divisions. Way too many troops here. So these units... Grab this division, actually. The 6th Army. If you're not going to help us, Finland, we'll go help the... I don't even know how we had to go through Austria-Hungary probably to help them. Go and help Romania. Advance into, I think, it's Ukraine. It's essentially Ukraine. Oh, there's Finland. They want to join now after we did that whole order thing. Oh my goodness gracious. And this war is going to get out of hand very, very fast, I feel like. Looking around Europe, it seems that France is fascist, and also Switzerland has become a puppet of Italy, and that is just very interesting to see. Also, the war between communist Greece and Turkey rages on, and we just need to break through here, get into Lithuania, please. Just finish off what's left of the Soviet forces in this area, And let's set up Army 6 with a new front line. I will see them try to advance into Murmansk and Leningrad, ideally. Yes, please, guys, get in position again. Okay, so I think the Soviets are kind of outstretched here. We just did not really get the wide front war. I was really expecting in my head, because Poland we just went around Poland. That's how this went, essentially. What in the world, Poland? You had to make things so complicated and make our frontline situation so annoying. At least we just annexed Lithuania, and Latvia will just kind of occupied it, I guess. So get these divisions ready to go. Push, please. Build some things up. We need more military factories, it looks like. Yes, build more of those. We need more of those for sure. And now let us get some research done for Henschel. Yes, get some engine and suspension. There we go. Wonderful. Push, please. Break through. What is our Air Force doing? They're existing, I guess. Yeah, you guys need to be more useful. Definitely need to be more useful. Help us out here. Help us out. Target some enemy stuff in that area and just defeat whatever they have there. And go to Lithuania. Be more useful. Be more useful. Help in the Baltic area. Yes, break through and push out the Soviet forces here and help rescue whatever the very chaotic situation going on in Estonia, who's kind of being surrounded everywhere by Soviet forces. And we need to push through here, guys. Begin your offensive, break through. Push through here. Can we capture Leningrad for the Finns? Sure, why not? Go, 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 go. Break through. We need to make a big front line as our plan. Hopefully to follow Patari. That's Leningrad, I think. Leningrad just fell. Link up with the forces over there would be great. And the Soviet Union is definitely losing a lot of ground. They may lose Crimea very soon. So keep moving forward. German forces link up with the other troops here. And there we go. Linked up with Estonia. Fantastic. And push this way. Our goal is not really to mop up what's left of the forces in Estonia. We'll leave our allies to do that and push forward out of Latvia into Russia. That is what I'm thinking. Here's another division. Good for us. That's a tank division. We need now to up our manpower being used. Go to service by requirement because we need to win this war. Military high command. Go with army regrouping. Sure. And push through. Please, guys, keep pushing. Make bigger lines. Have the entire 3rd Panzer Army. The 3rd Army will just rush toward Moscow with motorized and tanks. That is their job. They are our fastest divisions. They're going for that area. They're going for Moscow. They're off to the races there. And we have encircled some forces. And that army is gone. They got encircled so fast. Now in the focus tree, start doing revive the brain drain. We'll reverse the brain drain. Reviving the brain drain probably be good for us. Now, the United States is fighting France. Pay no attention to that conflict. And it just... what in the world? The USA has just come out of nowhere and attacked France, who is fascist. Not our problem, though. Too busy being anti-communist and invading the Soviet Union, who had a civil war only like a year or two earlier. And the Soviet Union is just not having a fun time here at all. They're fighting a massive Central European alliance. Just keep taking land and gaining ground here. And now the Japanese People's Republic joined the Mutual Assistance Bloc. Do these guys even have a faction? They don't. Okay, keep pushing through. Get these lines drawn up again. And push this way. Yes. Just only in territory controlled and occupied by Germany, because that would be the most beneficial for us should a peace treaty occur. And we'll just push outward here toward the Urals and go toward the mountains and just defeat whatever Soviet forces are around. We need to build more railways, I think. Yeah. Germany definitely needs to build some more railways for this war, because this is getting out of hand. Just build more railways. Build them to the front line, please. We need more of them. We need more railways. All the railways we can get. Just occupy more stuff. Here's some more airborne that I keep making for some reason. Okay, so Mexico has ended a war. Keep pushing forward. I wonder if anyone's going to join the French faction. I don't know, though. How is the Panzer Army doing in their advance toward Moscow? They are just doing something. That's all I can say there. Keep pushing, though. Keep pushing. Overwhelm them. We need more fuel, probably. Definitely more fuel. Synthetic refineries or something. We need something for that. We just need more synthetic refineries. We're running out of fuel. We're running out of fuel. How has the engagements in the Baltic Sea doing? I guess they're doing okay. And we have left our allies, such as Austria-Hungary, to try and defeat what's left of these Soviet forces on this island in Estonia. Whatever, just keep pushing for it. Take Moscow. All we gotta do is reach Moscow, okay? Reach Moscow, encircle these troops. Sure, cavalry encirclement. Here we come. Get that done now. Encircle their troops, destroy their armored divisions where we can. And I'm not really using my tanks in the most organized way. We're just kind of brute forcing them through the enemy lines, and they just kind of exist. Frankly, we need more troops, though, and it's going to be the last troops for a while, last few tanks for a while. No more paratroopers, though. We're not even using them. They're not really serving a purpose. And goodness gracious, we may lose the race to Stalingrad, to the Romanians who are pushing so hard there. I don't think it's called Bukharno. I don't even think it's called Stalingrad. I guess it's called Stalin's no longer in power. So here's some more divisions. Reverse to brain drain is done. And here's Army 7. Have them be led by Kurt Student, because why not? We have tons of airborne in that division anyway. Push into, I guess, Murmansk? Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Push into Murmansk in that little resisting area here or no. Move them to the main. Move all of Army 2 into the lines of Army 1 and get that done. We're just pushing through without much difficulty here. So get these guys up here now. Yes, come on. Guys, I believe in you. Push toward Moscow even more. Moscow should fall pretty soon, I'm thinking. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We have no fuel. We hardly have any supplies, because this war has not been going well in terms of supplies. We need more railways. There's so much bad supply issues here. It is ridiculous. Decolonization of the British Empire has occurred. Not an issue for us, though. So that happened. Yeah, now the Imperial Kwantung territories declared war on China. The fall of Moscow has occurred. So we're still rushing forward now. Okay. Fantastic. Just keep widening the front for us. We've taken Moscow. Take that area there. Have Rommel's divisions rush toward Bukharno there and try and get there before anyone else does. United Kingdom dominates Dutch trade negotiations. What does it matter? They're already part of our faction. That's not an issue for us. And push this way, I guess. Fine, take all of Murmansk. What is left here? They have lost so much. They need 20% or less of their victory points. So we have to go all the way to Vladivostok. I feel like this is going to be one of those situations where we have to, and it just drags this war out. This is honestly a one-sided war. They have lost so many divisions. They're being overwhelmed rapidly, constantly. It is just absurd, frankly. It is an absurd war. The Imperial Kwantung territories declared war on Communist China. And the Kwantung territories are independent. They're not a puppet of Japan or anything. Communist Japan is just existing alongside Communist China. Japan has not got into any of the wars in China, though, for whatever reason. Keep pushing here. Come on, reach even more of the important cities. Bulgarian government supports the IMRO. So how many divisions, how many troops have we lost? We have lost 182,000. The Soviets have lost nearly 1 million. The Caucasus have fallen to the Central European Alliance troops. Terrific, I guess. So yeah, we'll just advance on a very large, broad line. Sure. Why not? We'll do that. And go forward here. And we'll just have Rommel and his troops race toward Vladivostok. They have nothing better to do. We have motorized and everything. We'll see which division gets there first. Whoever makes it first, and we don't need to try and take it. We'll see. We'll have 21 divisions here. A great race for Vladivostok will begin now. And we'll see who gets there first among all divisions. It looks like the 933rd Infantry Division motorized has taken the lead. And in the focus tree, let's do complete shared R&D programs. Erich von Manstein has been wounded. How unfortunate. And shared R&D programs will help with just giving us more. It will create the Central European Research Sharing Group, and that will help out all of our allies. And let's bring the navies back home. Because to be honest, I think the Soviets, the Baltic fleet, isn't really a factor anymore. Considering the Baltics are kind of occupied by it's not an issue. The Navy is kind of no longer relevant unless we want to go fight in the Pacific against whatever's left of the Soviet forces there. And there's no need to do that whatsoever as we stream forward and overwhelm more and more Soviet forces. And this is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Honestly, the democratic path for Germany and Vanilla Hoi 4 isn't that complicated, but it is just very fascinating how good it can be. The Soviet-British pact is occurring. United Kingdom's going to join from out of nowhere. Well, they're going to go communist. They might go communist. They might do it. They might do it. We need to stop them. We need to win this war as fast as possible now. Get to Kazan and every other state you can. We need to win this war fast. Faster. Okay, where's the Air Force at? Where's the Air Force? What are they doing? What are they doing? They need to be doing more. Okay, go. Get over here. That's a very crowded airfield. It's so many planes. So many planes. Get across the Western Steppe. Get into Central Asia. How is this? What is the encirclement going on here? That's a lot of divisions. Goodness gracious. SSSR, what are you doing? You're losing so many troops. You're just losing them. I'm so shocked. I opened the menu by accident. There's so many divisions here. Goodness gracious. That is so many troops. That encirclement is absurd. Destroy them. Destroy them. Just defeat them all. Sure. Hit this one. Hit the other one. And that'll be all. There's so many divisions there. Soviet Union, what are you doing? This is what is the Kharkiv encirclement. Oh no. Belgorod, it is a mess. That is a mess. They lose all these units in Ukraine. SSSR, what are you doing? What are you doing? How is the race for Vladivostok going? No one is there yet by a long shot. Continue. Keep pushing. Who is in the lead? I think a motorized division's in the lead. We have the 11th Panzer Division and the 29th Infantry Division motorized are neck and neck. There's so many divisions in Rostov. It's so many. 12 divisions are gone. They're getting encircled. It's over. There's so many. India declared war on Free India. We have a civil war. Romania, they got this. Very good encirclement by Romania and Austria-Hungary. This is just wow. They're gone. They're gone. Those divisions, the helmets, they're popping away. They're just gone. They're gone. That's so many troops. Just poof. That's it. That's so many just defeated units there. And that is just brutal. How many divisions remain for the Soviets? 9 to 21 divisions. We might not even have to go to Vladivostok to win this war, honestly, which kind of has me disappointed at this point. Take Kazan, though, and that will end this war potentially very soon. And this has been a very one-sided war. Probably helped that the Soviet Union had a civil war, which caused them to lose tons and tons of their troops. And what do they need now? They need to lose only a few more cities, probably. Okay, so what's ever left? They put all their troops in Ufa. For whatever reason, the Soviet Socialist Republic joined the Mutual Assistance Bloc. Japan, why do you gotta make things so complicated? Really? Really? Okay. You had to do this to me? You had to do this to me. Okay, so this army here, we need to now go invade Japan. Is that how this is going to work? It looks like we have to do that now. Why must you do this, SSR? You're losing. Why did Japan even join? That is ridiculous. They're losing a massive... Or who even is in charge of this faction? Japan is a major leader. Yes. Are they? Yes. Okay, that makes things so annoying. Okay. So what do? We had to go to Vladivostok. We had to race there now even harder. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Japan, you should have stayed out and mind your own business, but you couldn't fight it, and now we're stuck in a big war and we'll crush you too once we get there. And you can join a faction. I guess China, you want to join in? China, friends forever, sure. Yeah, China, welcome to the Central European Alliance. Can we invite the other factions? Can we invite them? Do they want to join? We can let them join, sure, why not? They're in now. And now they have all their puppets. The Central European Alliance is massive at this point. So what are we going to do with these units here? Take them and go fight in China. Sure. And get the whole Navy ready to go. Probably need to make a ton of naval bombers. That might be a good call, potentially. We need a whole lot more fuel, though, I'm going to be honest. And the Soviets are crumbling away. I don't know why to even let them in the faction. And the SSR has capitulated. Okay, so China, Japan, we know you're there. We're coming to you now. Why did you do this, Japan? You knew this would happen. You knew it would happen. They did it anyway. What is in Japan to think? Why did Japan think this was a good idea? It is going to end with disaster. Disaster for the Chinese forces there. So we got to invade China now. I mean Japan. And this is going to be very annoying. So we need to focus a lot of military factory efforts on making, what do we need? We need close air support, but naval bombers. So go to the basic close air support here, modify this. What do we have? We have naval bombers. Do that. We need to make tons of these now. Tons and tons of these. And what can we do with that? We need to just modify those up, because we have to prepare for an invasion of Japan. As Germany, we must prepare for an invasion of Japan. That is a wild thing to say, but it has to be done. And we have to go defeat whatever is there. So move the entire Army Group 1. Going to just set up in China for now. We're not even researching some things. We have to research a lot of naval-related things now. Research landing craft. Research everything we can. Do all this. Prepare stuff for aircraft. Give me some weaponry of some kind, perhaps. Get this researched, sure. Get this researched, yes. Large cannons, why not? And we need to do the focus. Pool technical know-how. Get that done. And the war will begin. Get a non-aggression pact with the Imperial Kwantung territories, because we can. Move all those divisions out, good. Move all of Army 6 to go deal with the Japanese forces here. Handle them. Yeah, how's the Navy doing? They're making their way to China now. So they're just docked there. And we need a ton and ton of forces just to help us out with that. Tons of troops have to go through, I guess, Xinjiang to try and make it to China. And these guys got to go stop those enemy troops. There's so many divisions we got to deal with here. At least we have some Chinese troops on our side, and the Imperial Kwantung territories are also busy doing something. Let me now start making more. We need to try and upgrade these, I know that. So upgrade these things here. Make variants. We need more torpedoes. More torpedoes, please. We need torpedoes. Lots of them. Lots of them. Do that now. Make tons of these things. And focus on making nothing but these. No more. Just no more. No more of those. I need nothing but U-boats also. We just need tons and tons of these here. Make me U-boats. And we'll have to see what we can do here once the army is in position. The Navy's getting ready to go. How many ships do they have here? So many. They have so many ships. They have a very big Navy. A very annoying big Navy. Sure, join the war. Welcome everyone aboard. Getting the world's largest war here. Ridiculous. Okay, so why must you do this to me? Japan, you dragged this out so hard. We had to invade Japan. Okay, so the Imperial Kwantung territories joined the Land Entente. Not a problem for us, even though I think they're fighting. They're having to fight the... Oh no, they are invading us. Okay, that makes things complicated. First Army, Army Group 1, you're turning around and going to France. In fact, this has really gotten complicated, even though we defeated the USSR ages ago. Italy joined their faction. And now we have an invasion, in a war in Europe. The United States joins the Allies. They're going to be fighting. Are we fighting them? Please don't tell me we're fighting them. I don't have to fight them. Free India joined the Land Entente. We had the World War. The Soviet Union is gone. It's defeated. But there is now war in Europe. The Dominican Republic joins the Land Entente, whatever. That army there has to get ready. This is going to be very complicated. We're still going to focus on invading the White Death. Okay. Soviet Union is out of the picture entirely. This war, oh my goodness gracious. How these troops get ready to go. Want some military access? Sure. Have some military access. Why not? Navy, we need to make more factories. So many factories. And build up so much stuff here. We got to invade. This is such a strange situation. If the Soviet Union had not joined that war, if they had not joined the Japanese faction, the moment they were in such dire situation like that, this would have been over. But it's not, because they chose to do what they did. Defeat these units, though. Defeat those Japanese troops, sure. Didn't we send divisions off to China? A lot of them, in fact. I think we did, yeah. Defeat Communist China, please. They don't even have many troops here. What's the problem? Whatever, we need to focus on defeating the French now. And they're also invading Austria-Hungary and Yugoslavia, which is very irritating, but they're doing it. And the Estonian People's Republic wants to send us some troops. Don't worry, that's not needed. Ace pilot promoted, okay. And military buildup will occur. Get that done now. I guess we'll invade. We'll invade France. We'll try to invade France. Why'd you guys have to do this? You make this so annoying. The USA and United Kingdom can hopefully launch some naval invasions to help us out here. They're moving into southern Germany, it looks like. Very irritating, but that is what they're doing. We're pushing through Belgium with these divisions. Just push through, reach France, please. Reach Paris. That'd be ideal. Where's the rest of their military? I have no clue. And what is the British up to? I mean, they decolonized. Is Egypt even part of their faction? They're not. Okay. Yeah, decolonization makes this war just more complicated, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, it does. Just push into Paris. Take... What is going on? Who took this? Is this the Italians? Who's taking this territory? Is this the... Who's taking... What is the deal? Is that the USA? I have no idea. Just keep attacking and taking more territory. Sure. France... What the world happened with France? They just lost that fast? The United States landed and just took everything? Okay. This is so... What the world is going on in France? It's now mainly controlled by the USA. Okay, then. Wow. Just wow. We need more naval bombers, though. What are we doing with there? We need more naval bombers. We need all the naval bombers we can get our hands on. Please. More naval bombers. That's all I want. More naval bombers. Lots of naval bombers. How's the Air Force doing here? I guess focus on try to grind down whatever you can. Just focus on trying to grind down the Japanese Air Force and whatever they have there. Move all of them here. Go here to the Yellow Sea and just park there for now. Got to deal with so many divisions here. So annoying. They're taking everything. And now, are we fighting them all? Oh, we're fighting Imperial Canton territories also. What am I saying here? We have this division. The Third Army is doing... What are they doing? Oh, they're over here, yeah. I forgot. Keep attacking, though. We need to push now. Netherlands, caves. The British, you're still in the faction. It doesn't matter. Focus entirely on the Italians now, I guess, with this army. Sure. Even though this makes this extremely complicated. And push this way. Yes, and in fact, actually no, hold on. Okay. So, 5th Army, focus on Switzerland. Everyone else, you're going into Italy through Venice. Through that border with Austria-Hungary, just overwhelm them with brute force. And fit the square through a circle-shaped hole. And just go here. Go. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Why couldn't you keep this simple SSSR? You caused this to be dragged out so long. But at least we defeated them. They're not a problem anymore. I mean, all these other countries are an issue now, but still, it is irritating. We need more military stuff built. Build. Mannheim Project, get all that done. Sure. And now Norway has a civil war. Great. Let's go to engineering. Start researching atomic research. It's 1940. And what is going on? Norway... Please, Norway, do you need help? Do you want help? Push into Italy now. And they're going to be overwhelmed. They're fighting the USA, they're fighting the UK, they're fighting everyone. So this is not going well for them. How's India looking? Not really our concern. Vietnam, big war there. Yeah, very big war there. This division's kind of lost. The Third Army has kind of gone very strange situation. Fascist Norway joins the faction of... They join the faction of... How to say... They join the Latin Entente, which is annoying, but whatever. This unit will go... This division will go up there to try and deal with that. So we have all these divisions being spun around here. Get into Italy, please. Defeat Italy. That's all you got to do. Push toward Gambia has capitulated. France is somehow still alive. I don't know what happened to the USA. Was it a government thing? Was it a espionage thing? I don't have a clue. Push toward Roma, though. Push and capture more of their territory, please. All you gotta do, help out our allies here. They're pushing out of Norway. At least we occupied all of the Soviet Union. That's not a problem for us. Everything else is a problem, though. This army here needs to really probably reconfigure how they're made up here. Configure your lines in a better way. We need more supply. East Asia supply is just a nightmare. How's this army doing? They exist. How's this army doing? They also just exist. Okay, new plan with you guys, because things are not going well for the 6th or the 8th Army. Whatever these guys are. Yes, this is the 8th Army. The 6th and 7th Army are having issues, so we need to probably reconfigure how they're set up here and push into Vladivostok and that area there. Once they're ready to go, build up some supply hubs maybe. This might be ideal. Yeah, this is not going well if we don't build one. So build that now and get to work there. And Norway is just a mess because that fascist civil war happening. Get more into Rome. Invade Italy harder, please. That'd be fantastic. Some elements of the 3rd Army haven't made it where they should be, but the others are kind of just lost, I suppose. And that is unfortunate, but that's just what is occurring right now. Push even harder, please. Push even more toward Rome. All I ask is that you succeed for Germany, this democratic Germany, who started a war against communism and now finds itself fighting even more communists and fascists everywhere. So, go figure there. Push, please. Push, guys. Push. You need more supplies. I understand, but still. How's the Air Force doing? They exist. They're not really getting as much done as I hoped they would. Okay, focus on China. Maybe China's a good idea. Just focus on China and see what we can do there. We need more planes. I recognize that much. We need a lot more planes. And supply hubs. Supply hubs and planes. Supply hubs and planes. Oh my goodness. This is such a strange, strange war. Okay, you guys got to take Taranto. You're being cut off. You don't lose any divisions because we can't focus where we are. Push here harder to the south. Please, you got to relieve your surrounded comrades there. Take Naples. Rome is definitely a challenge to take. Very much so. Take it, though. Take it. Come on, you guys are too confusingly drawn up here. And our armor divisions are having issues. Please help them. Guys, 2nd Army, what are you doing? You're really just flailing about. Switzerland is still kind of just existing, making borders even more complicated. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. The 1st Army group is really having a fun time, and we may have some divisions get encircled soon at the rate we're going. So please group up with these guys. Help them out. Please, they're getting encircled. This is embarrassing for us. Yeah, landing craft is done. We were going to prepare to have the invasion of Japan ready to go by now, but 1940 and the world is on fire. So this is very irritating. And at least we're trying to make some progress, as confusing as it is. There's like no supplies here. Also, the enemies we're fighting are fighting each other. Yeah, very, very fun times there. Our goal should probably be take Vladivostok and take... Oh my goodness, are they communists now? Please don't tell me they're communists. Okay, they're not. The United Kingdom is not in fact communist. Okay, good. Are we losing divisions? Hard to keep track of all these guys. Push. Push, I say. We took Rome. Now we just need to take even more land. Ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. So utterly ridiculous here. Take these guys out of Genoa. Take these divisions out, defeat them. Switzerland is somehow still alive. I don't know how they do it, but they're somehow still there. They're the only major faction member left of the Latin Entente. Focus all forces of the 1st Army in this area in southern Italy and just ram through whatever they have down here, please. Just move all forces away except that one army we have fighting Switzerland, or even them. Just push. Push, distract them. I don't care what you do. Just break through, win the war at the Latin Entente, so we at least get this war we're with. Go toward Palermo. What even is the British Navy doing at this point in time? What are they doing? Genuinely, I am curious. What are they doing? At least we're keeping these guys occupied, I guess. We still need tons and tons of supplies, though, because this war is a total disaster. And East Asia is, I don't want to talk about what's going on in East Asia. Mexico, what are you doing, Mexico? What in the world? And there's a war in, Benito Mussolini has been deposed. Who's leading them now, I wonder? It is, in fact, the Grand Council of Rome. Please break through, guys, break through. We have so many supply issues to deal with here. We need a lot more guns, frankly, a whole lot more guns. It's just making things so complicated. I'm even forgetting to research stuff. Oh no, research more things. Research paratroopers, research, I don't know, medium tanks, sure. You know, we're kind of, yeah, just research that, sure. Austral is done, even though we don't really need it at this point. Poland, this is strangely, Poland has just kind of existed in this timeline after their civil war. Maybe they're hoping by not doing anything, no one will notice them and get invaded because of that. So at least our allies are moving into Manchuria. Very good, very good. We still need tons and tons of naval invasions, though. We're using tons of bombers to help out our allies against communist China. Please get to Naples. Palermo, and defeat them. Push harder. Have some of these guys go toward Taranto. That'd be great. Have two of these divisions push that way. Sure, get a move on. We're pushing down into southern Italy harder than ever before. Defeat these encircled units here. And it looks like I think northern Italy is under control, but there's a lot of troops just trapped in Switzerland, the fascist puppet state at this point in time. So keep pushing. Get into Sicily, please, is all you got to do. All you guys got to do, push into Italy even harder than you already have been. Get it done. Just advance and go. There's more troops here. Great. Not ideal at all. Keep pushing. What army is this? This is the 24th. This is the 2nd Army. Had the entire 2nd Army focus on pushing into Sicily. I think that might be a good idea. And again, cut off because of how the territories are divided. The states work down here. Push this way. United States and Canada formalize alliance. Canada's been called into a war. Cut these units off here and break up these units, try and rescue those troops. Now the Spanish Commune is fighting Nation Francais, even though France has basically been occupied. The Spanish Commune joins the Allies, thank goodness, and that saves us some trouble there. Please advance even harder. We need just more supply in China, please. That'd be great. That'd be terrific. And this war, keep going into southern Italy, please. Break through. What is the deal? Break through, go. Help them. Break through. Use force attack. Can I use force attack? Oh my goodness, there's a civil war, and there's a civil war. What in the world? We win. The war is over. There's a civil war. What in the world? Sweden requests trade of military expertise for ball bearings. Sure. Why not? And this will be a mutual beneficial trade. And now, as war rages on, there is a civil war in Italy, just as we were about to enter Sicily. I wonder how things are doing in Asia. So first off, I think we have Free India here is staying alive somehow. They're fighting the Swedes and the British, though. And then in Indochina, we have fighting going on in Laos, Cambodia, and Indochina. Well, southern Vietnam, really. And that's between the Latin Entente, whatever's left of their forces there, and the Chinese warlords. And Communist China is hanging on. The Imperial Kwantung territories exist, but they're steadily losing ground. And Manchuria, they do control Korea and Taiwan, though. Somehow, I don't know how they got Taiwan, they just did. Also, maybe the French had to do with it because the French are occupying part of the Philippines, it looks like. Yeah, that's quite the situation there. And we need to probably go to our focus tree now. Start doing naval rearmament. And we're going to gradually move all of our forces more toward Asia. Simply because conflict is winding down in Europe, and all that's really left for us to fight is some strange divisions in Moselland and Württemberg, Switzerland, the fascist puppet of Italy, and there's also some fighting going on in Sardinia for now, not for much longer though, I think, and there's some remnants of the Latin Entente in this non-aligned Italy's Libya. And that is just in Dominican Republic divisions and the Free Indian division. So let's move Army Group 1 all to China here. Once they arrive, they'll be used in a war just to push into how to say push into Manchuria, I'm thinking, and that might be a good idea. So do that. Good. And let's go to our, we need more, where's that other division at? We need to have these guys. The 5th Army will just defeat whatever's left of fascist Switzerland here, and these divisions who are in a very strange position, and attack those Italian divisions. Please finish them off, and then that army can go to Asia. So we have some ships moving around here, and we need to move this reserve fleet. Nationalist South Africa joins the Land Entente for some reason. I don't know why, they just did. And let's go to the focus tree. How's everything going? Naval rearmament's going to be done. We need to build more convoys, I think, possibly. Yeah, I may need more convoys because we're having to move a lot of troops around. Having more convoys would make that process more efficient, frankly. So let's do that now. Convoys. Build more of them, please. And let's build more dockyards, naval dockyards along the coast of Germany, as well as a bunch of places we've occupied in the Baltics and Russia, where possible anyway. And that's being done now. So let's also grab our Army Group the 2nd Army Group, and have it just try to stay alive in Manchuria and try to fend off these attacks from the SSR and their Japanese allies, as annoying as they may be. You're just fighting so many divisions. It is absurd. I need more bonuses, though. Where's these troops at? They're taking forever to arrive. Taking forever, I say. Taking forever. Just launch offensives where possible. And let's go to our... I need to probably get a different garrison force here. Let me see. Yeah, we definitely need a different division to be the garrison force to deal with the resistance. So let's duplicate this template here for the cavalry brigades. Update that now. Go to this. Take away all their support battalions. Call this the garrison force. And because cavalry is just very useful for garrisoning and just dealing with, well, they're useful for dealing with resistance. And we'll just have to give them tons and tons of cavalry. Nothing but cavalry because they have suppression. That's what makes them useful for dealing with all the resistance that we may have to deal with, especially as we still have to handle occupying all of the former Soviet Union, even though at least we have Romania and Finland shouldering some of the burden there. I wonder if the Romanians even have the manpower for all that, but they have to do it for now. And let's go to occupied territories. Boom. There we go. Shouldn't make things too difficult. We have 3 million manpower, and the Japanese People's Republic joins the Mutual Assistance Bloc. And now Romania's canceled the Lend-Lease. King Carl II abdicates. Whatever. We need to focus more on defeating Communist China, I think. So move some planes around here. Just shuffle these around even more. And have them deal with the enemy forces in Shanxi, whatever we call it, the Shanxi region. Just bomb them. Bomb them with everything we have. That's all I need. All we need right now. Do we have naval? Just have them fly around in the Yellow Sea. Sure, that's what it's called. And how's our Navy doing? Navy just exists. They're just sitting in the docks. Okay. Good. I don't want to risk any ships getting blown up. And let's now do something with our Army Doctrine. And that is just awkward. So unlock all this. Good. So we're taking so much ground here. Fantastic. And the enemy, we just had to defeat whatever's left of them. Get some traits for our commanders here. Infantry expert. Infantry expert. Good. Get Panzer expert for Erwin Rommel. And then for Erwin von Wistelban, he'll get infantry expert. Okay. Alright. Get Erich von Manstein, Fortress Buster, sure. Sure. And the forces we are sending to China will take some time to arrive, but they'll get there eventually once we have enough convoys. We need a lot more convoys, frankly. Stop making as many infantry divisions, maybe. That would be a wise move, perhaps, because we just can't afford to make them. There's so many. We need more convoys, too. So there's that. Have the 5th Army finish off what's left of the enemy here. Perhaps, yes, get that done. Naval rearmament is done. Make me more convoys. We need as many convoys as we can get, just so we can transport our troops more effectively here. Make me more of them. I just need more convoys, more infantry divisions here. Good. And now we need just tons of convoys. Need more naval bombers also, so trade someone rubber. Go to British Malaya for that. Good. And have more planes deployed in China, because we want to end this war as soon as possible. Get these deployed here. Good, good, good. Close air support. Deploy every close air support group we can. That is the only thing they have to do. And just attack the communist Chinese forces there and back up our allies. So can we link up with our troops at all? Our allies here, I don't know. Just attack through Manchuria. Start doing a focused naval effort to get more naval dockyards. That's what I am seeking right now. How is our Navy doing? Split this fleet up. Just have these submarines go off and do their own thing. And merge here with the U-boat fleet. Have this fleet move over here and move that direction. Fantastic. There's so many systems to keep track of. Give me more bombers, please. Fantastic. Do that now. Good, 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 good. Good. We just need more ships here, maybe, possibly. And we need more bombers. We're trying to link up with our allies here as much as we can. Defeat these surrounded troops. And how is construction of that supply hub going? Still taking millennia. Goodness gracious. And how are these troops? You want garrison support, Romania? No. No, not getting garrison support. You're not getting it. How is things going in Switzerland? They're going. That's all it seems to be going there. Push hard into Switzerland and defeat. What's their name here? Defeat. I have no idea. They're a protectorate of Italy, though. They've outlasted Italy and France and all of their allies. So that's pretty intriguing how that turned out. And we are invading. Our allies keep moving into Manchuria. We want to link up with them soon, but it's a little difficult to pull that off. How do these guys stop their grand advance? And just slow down here, please. Just dealing with so many divisions in northern China. It's just so many troops. We've got to link up with our allies here. That'd be great. And then we'll move probably into Korea. The Second Brazilian Republic joined the North American Alliance, I think it's called. How's that position looking here? We're going to have to maybe go through the Sea of Japan to attack the enemy. And Argentina Legionary joined the Latin Entente for whatever reason. And now they're calling more into the war. What are they doing? And the Sea of Japan is empty now. Okay. Don't know why. It just is. Link up here, please. Don't get too... Oh, they're cut off. Of course. Where's their divisions coming from? Link up with those guys. Link up with them. They are stuck. Currently need to link up with them. Please link up with them. Why I don't know. We have Fosgrimjäger fighting in Manchuria. That's just how that worked out. And how are these divisions doing here? Who has arrived? Who has made it? So have First Army and Second Army. They're going to go ahead and push into push all the way into Manchuria and get to the capital there. We just need to push into Manchuria and push down into Korea. I don't care how you get there, just get it done. Get it done, be aggressive, be hyper aggressive, and have the Air Force ready to go where possible. And they're going to move into position now, move the Air Force around, shuffle these guys here, and have these planes ready to just bomb things constantly. Oh yeah, bombs. We're going to need to drop tons and tons of bombs. So we're getting in position, good. Troops are getting ready. Communist China can wait, they're not a priority for us. Our priority is naval invasions, and that naval invasion we're after is a naval invasion of Japan, who is the big target for us as we're building more and more dockyards. How is things going? We need more submarines? Yes? Is that what we need? Yes, submarines. Send me more submarines. Invade now. Launch the invasion. Not ready yet. Still waiting. Get in position. Begin now. Be hyper aggressive. Push forward. And go. Break them down. Get to the position we need. Is that supply hub ever done? It is. After 5 millennia, our troops now have some sort of supply. In northern, I guess, Siberia, they have supplies. So push down, push into... All I want you to take is nothing but take Pusan there. Pusan, and we need South Korea to use it in a naval invasion of Japan. There's no one in the Sea of Japan. They won't see it coming. Japan will not be ready for us. Here's some Lend-Lease from Poland, who's just kind of existed this entire time. And defeat them. That's all you gotta do. Defeat them and just overwhelm them. That's all you need to accomplish here. All I'm after. And Communist China for us can wait. We'll handle them in a little bit. We just need to defeat this force here and push down and take Pyongyang as well. Capture this area. Just cut them off fine. Might as well get that done. Here's some Lend-Lease. Some expeditionary forces from Estonia. Estonia, guess what? You guys are going to do... You're going to go fight the Communist Chinese. Congratulations. So Albert Kesselring will lead those forces there. They'll go fight the Communist Chinese alongside our Chinese allies. So get that done. The wonders of the Chinese Civil War, everyone. So let's keep moving forces around here. We got to capture that port. Why is there a tank division here? Get out of the way. Move out of the way. We'll destroy your divisions. We'll blow them up. Get out of the way. Paratroopers 2 is done. Start researching now the latest advancements in artillery. By latest advancements in artillery, I mean artillery technology from 1939, which is very advanced at this point, surely. So let's keep attacking. Go. We've surrounded a number of divisions. They have no ports, though, I think. So keep attacking. Don't stop advancing. Take more territory. Yes, please. We need Posan. Capture it. I don't care what you do to get it. Just get it. And move here, please. Move into that area. Overwhelm whatever Chinese forces are remaining here. The Imperial Kwantung territories will crumble soon, I think. So is anyone in this dock in the Sea of Japan? They aren't expecting a thing, I think. I don't know. Keep advancing, though, nonetheless. And overwhelm them. Link up more. Take more territory. Take all the territory. And the first army group will probably just move out now once we're done with what we're doing. Keep moving forward. Take this area here. We may, in fact, prepare a naval invasion of China. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do there. Do we need more naval bombers? Turn the naval bombers around, perhaps. Just take the area, please, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Move faster. What is the tank divisions doing? Zoom your way to Posan, please. Capture that area. Capture the area. How is fascist Switzerland even still alive? I have no idea. They just managed it, though. That division's surrounded. Destroy it. Vladivostok can wait. He can wait. Did he have any ships there? Only 6 to 16. Fine with me. Good. Oh no, they really garrisoned that port hard. Why'd you put so many troops in the garrison? Ridiculous. Okay, keep capturing terrain. Capture more area. Good. They're still hanging on in Laotang. We're helping out there, but there's a lot of communist forces there. Capture that port, please. All you gotta do, capture the port. Capture the port, and Switzerland has capitulated. They're out of the fight. Good for us. Capture that port, please. Is there anyone still remaining? Just pin them down and surround them if needed. And capture more areas uniting the London Bureau, whatever. We need to research more naval stuff, probably. Can we go ahead and get this researched? No, that's way too advanced. Get fire control methods done. And spend some. Just research everything. Research it all. Our Navy's kind of been neglected this entire time. And now, what is this? The Union of Greek Paraguay. They're joining a faction. I don't care. Leave me out of your war, please. That's all I ask for. All I ask. Do not get me involved in your goofy wars. Please. Please. I don't have many requests, but that is the one. The one thing, all I ask for. I had to build a port. And I can't build it because that's my allies' land. I can't do that. I gotta wait. Oh my goodness gracious. Keep advancing. Just keep breaking through. Here's some Lend-Lease. Turkey joined the Latin Entente. Why would you do that, Turkey? You're making a mistake, I feel, but whatever. You do you. You do you. You may end up finding Romania. Turkey and the Latin Entente. What a team up there. Okay, that's a last minute team join, I suppose. But if you want to do it, do it. And we need to just advance more here. Take that port. Take it, expand dockyard facilities. Feed those forces there. Terrific. Whatever's left of these guys, destroy their divisions. Anyone in the Sea of Japan? Not many forces there at all. So move this force here back to that area. Focus on the enemy there. Move the Navy here. Get this research possibly. Whatever, get it done. Move the Air Force here. Move toward the Yellow Sea. Yes. Get that done. Just overwhelm these soldiers. There's so many left. There's not that many left, but we got to just get them out of here. Good. Good. Move the entirety of the... This entire army now has to move into position. Get these guys down here, set them up. 93 divisions are going to be ready to go, 100, something like that. So, naval invasions. We need naval invasion orders. You guys got to naval invade. Naval invasions have to be ready. So this first army will be doing the honors. So in the first divisions we started with, we're going to make the last big leap, hopefully, against the enemy, Japan, Communist Japan. And we must defeat the Communists once and for all for Konrad Adenauer. And these are some of our best divisions, our most experienced divisions. Just get them ready. And just land all along the coast of Japan. We'll just have them land in one province at a time and with one division. Just so if one fails, we're able to recover and then just win the day there. So get these units ready. Come on, so many divisions are needed for this, but it has to be done. And get it done. Come on, so many divisions all across the Sea of Japan. We got to land in every province we can as much as the game will allow me to attack for this wonderful occasion. And this is going to be a big deal as we try to defeat the last of our major enemies, the last of our enemies that is a major power. Well, started off as a major power anyway in 1936. So got to land. The whole army nearly is going to have a province assigned to them at the rate we're going. So get this done. Yes, 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 yes. So many divisions, so many men. At least probably 100,000 men will descend across eastern Japan and take different provinces and just land and take their territory. The Navy has to move in position. That still has to be done, of course. But for now, we're just preparing for this big plan. It's going to create a very messy front line, but it is worth it. We just need to do this. We need a huge success. How many can I do with this? I have the first big upgrade to landing crafts. So can I have it with 20 divisions? Is that how this works? I don't have a clue. Okay, so this is a lot of divisions. This is the entire first army nearly. They land and fail, they land and fail. If they succeed, they succeed. And then once they land, they had to take a port as soon as possible and force the Japanese put them on the back foot and take as much land as they can for Germany here. And let's do this. Is that all? Is that okay? Is that nearly it? No, not done yet. Last time, last place. Let's do this. Okay, so troops had to get ready. This is going to be big. Go ahead and move the Navy here. In fact, merge the King Zog submits to it. It's a little late to do that, don't you think? Whatever. It's 1941. Submit to Italy all you want. King Zog. Who might have stopped you? Move the Navy here. Get ready for the naval invasion to begin. We need to manufacture more powerful cannons, I guess. And while the naval invasion of Japan, is underway, we'll probably have another army go ahead and try and take whatever is left of the enemy forces there. Sea of Japan, no one is there. There's no one watching us. Election, government contested, and don't worry about it. Konrad Adenauer will win the day for Germany. Got to keep doing focuses, U-boat effort. Sure, why not? I'm focused on this invasion so hard. Patrol and get ready to attack. Come on. We're just waiting. We're waiting so hard. Launch the invasion. We're still... Oh, they have the wrong order. They're going to the wrong direction. Okay. Turn around. Patrol. Go. Patrol. Launch. Go. We have the naval invasion. All of the first army, 20 divisions, are going to land in Japan. There's a naval invasion going on. There's a battle between whatever forces were there. And it doesn't matter. Land. Take Hiroshima. Go. Take everything you can. Take any port possible. If there's a port, capture. We have landed, and now the first army, the army of Germany, will begin to stream into Japan. And we have so many divisions here. Very good. That is a huge naval invasion. There are so many troops here to hold. There's no opposition here. So, first army, your job is to take Tokyo. You have the honor of capturing Tokyo for for Germany. So go. You have that honor. This army will take the island of Kyushu. The second army will handle that. The fifth army, I think, is still off somewhere in Europe. And the fourth army will go up north and capture that Hokkaido, however you say it. Capture that for Germany and end the war. And the 3rd Army, the Panzer Army, will assist the 1st Army, and that will be it, I think, unless anything changes. So, where are you guys at? 5th Army, they're making their way to, I think, China now. So that's done. Here we go. Here goes all the divisions. There's going to be some attempts to slow us down. Just overwhelm them where possible. Be as aggressive as you need to be. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be hyper-aggressive here. And this is going to be a very big battle for us. So, here we go. Come on, guys. Come on. Just defeat them. All you need to do. And move on to Tokyo. Capture Tokyo. Capture that place. Split the country in half. Split it 3.5 ways. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Split the country. Capture more land. Capture as much territory as possible. Move into Nagasaki. Go. Capture territory. It's all you need to do. Capture as much land as you can. Go. Go, go, go. Get Kagoshima. Get Kagoshima. Capture everything. Tokyo must fall to Germany. Get it done. Get the objective done. We got to send more troops off to go fight. Go fight the enemy somewhere else. Okay, so that place is fallen. There's a single division running around, though. What are you guys doing? Turn around. Go deal with them, please. You have a division still occupying that area. Capture this island here. Make more stuff. We need even more divisions. Get more advanced artillery. Do all that now. Capture Tokyo. Surround Tokyo. Capture the whole entire country. I don't care. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Push up there. Please. Thank you. Good. Push toward Tokyo. Overwhelm Tokyo. Take their capital. Win the day for Germany here. And make sure they stop. Don't send more troops. We got to pin them down. And make sure they don't come back there. We have some troops almost getting surrounded now, thanks to just bad maneuvering here. That would have been awkward. Move that way. And deal with those guys. Good. They're trapped. Fantastic. Keep it that way. Take Tokyo, please. There's one division there. Capture Tokyo. And we're moving in with so many troops. Okay, move up north now. The units can barely deploy half the time. Their orders are not very good at times. So what army is this? This is the 3rd Army, 4th Army, 5th Army is kind of there. So is anyone even in that? We can't fight anyone in the East China Sea right now, I guess. We'll just hold off on that. Move this division up here. Come on, what are you guys doing? You're taking forever to do anything. Fine, move the entire 3rd Army to go fight Communist China and see if they can get the job done there. I'm hoping they can. There's a bunch of tanks in that force, and the 5th Army will just move to handle whatever's left of the enemy forces in Tokyo. And what we want out of this whole peace deal is to probably just get a bunch of puppets, especially mainly just how to say Latvia, Lithuania, and Japan, and maybe Korea. That's all I want in terms of puppets here. Take more land, defeat that one division there, take what's left of this island. Good, defeat this one division. They're surrounded, defeat them please. They're gone, that division's defeated. Fantastic, cut this unit off. Cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Tokyo's going to be hard to probably take. Whatever, defeat them. Get in position please. You guys have orders, what are you doing? You're not moving at all. Oh my goodness gracious, just go. Fine, don't do anything. Go somewhere else, do something, please. Be useful. That's your only order. Oh my goodness gracious, I assigned him to the wrong army. Erlen Rommel. Okay, please be useful and attack the enemy positions. I have no other task for you besides that. Goodness gracious. They're going now, thank goodness. Capture more positions. Army 2 is kind of lost. Have them focus on Tokyo and defeat what's left of their enemy forces there. Good. And defeat this division here. Use force attack now to finish off whatever's left of the enemy forces at Nagasaki. And these forces here are having some fun times getting confused. Okay, they're blocking the one place we can really use to cross, or no. Maybe they are. Whatever, just take this province here. Yeah, they're kind of holding it down against us. Take Tokyo, that's all you gotta do. There's only one division there. Take it. Take it. Take it. Go. Take Tokyo. There's no one there. Capture it, please. They have no place to retreat to. This is it for them. If they lose Tokyo, it is probably over. So can we please cross here, pin these guys down, go this way. Can you please reach Tokyo? I mean, reach, what is this, Hokkaido? Hokkaido, Portugal, join the Latin Entente. Oh well. Advance, please. Tanks, be useful. They're kind of running into issues, unfortunately. They're trying. They're trying, but they're not doing very well. Give me more tanks and bombs, please. Bombs and tanks. Bombs and tanks. Defeat what's left of the enemy forces. We've got to focus on this troop. We have to focus on whatever's left of the... How's the Navy doing? Is the Navy on fire? Navy is staying alive for now. At least they stay as a united force. They should be fine. Enemy's trying to reoccupy stuff. Don't know how they did it, I guess, because we didn't send a... Move Army 1 back. Defeat the enemy forces trying to reassemble at Hiroshima. And shuffle these units around. It should be it, I think, hopefully. Go. Defeat them. Defeat the enemy forces here at Tokyo. Defeat Tokyo. Take Yokohama now. Capture that area, please. Go. And now their capital is Hiroshima because we let them take it back. Go figure there. How unfortunate. Go. Take Hiroshima. Don't let anyone stop you. Take Hiroshima. Take Hiroshima. Take Hiroshima. Take Hiroshima. And they put a couple divisions there. Unfortunate. And now Japan has lost. Only the how to say, the communists, I think, remain in the fight now. That is it for them. Communist China is really it. SSR forces are kind of remaining for the time being. Can I please attack Taiwan in some way? Who is in this area here? No one is in the South China Sea. Okay, we'll move some troops around and prepare for a naval invasion of the South China Sea to get that done. So move Army 1 down here. They got their task. Then you just take that territory there. So this war should be over soon, I think. It's all going to depend how easily we can capture Taiwan. I wonder how many casualties we have taken in all the campaigns we've been on. So let me see here. 749,000. That's pretty rough, but it could be worse. We have over 4 million manpower at this point, so that's good. Just keep focusing on Communist China and try to move some more divisions around to invade Taiwan with. Hopefully Taiwan will have no divisions there, or at least ones that can pose a threat to our veteran forces. And speaking of veteran forces, we need to go ahead and give all these units we're sending into Taiwan medals just to give them more of an edge, I suppose. So give these units a medal and give them Knight's Cross. Sure. Give this one give them a Iron Cross. Give the 22nd Infantry Division, give them a Knight's Cross, Sword and Diamonds, and that's done. That will cost us quite a bit of political power. It's fine though. Give this one that. Good. And give this one for reconnaissance. Okay. Those divisions will get set up here. Move all of the 4th Army to go fight the Communist Chinese forces. And that's what we're going to do now. Defeat them, please. All you got to do is that. Move the 5th Army to go fight. Just do that too, I suppose. Yeah, we just need to finish off what's left of the Mutual Assistance Bloc. Is that the name of that faction? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Mutual Assistance Bloc. Take it down and have the 3rd. This army group here needs to spread out more, probably. Have them move like this. Go into Vladivostok. Just capture it, please. Is all you got to do. Capture it. There we are. So do that now. Push even more into that area. What's the Navy doing? The Navy is... They got to move out of the region they're in. Get rid of those orders and go to the South China Sea. Set up here. And they'll move to Guangdong. And there's no one there. East China Sea is a lot easier to fight in now, since the Japanese divisions aren't really a thing to worry about anymore. So have these units ready to go. Defeat Communist China soon. That will definitely happen. We have so many troops there. It's simply a matter of time. They're about to lose their capital. We should have a peace treaty at any moment now. Get this force ready here and patrol. Good. Launch naval invasions when ready. And there's only 1 division on Taiwan, it looks like. They're defending the southern part of the island. That's a little bad. 6 divisions here, though. Hopefully what we have can overwhelm them once we land. There's only one, I think. Only one, 2 divisions. We have a peace treaty now. All we want is to puppet Japan. Puppet Japan. And puppet, say, I don't know, puppet Latvia and Estonia. Then everything else we're just going to just make them, just liberate them. We're just going to liberate them. Satellite this one here, very good. And we're about done here. Come on, liberate all this, satellite everything here. Good. That's done. No, you're not going to give that China. It's ours. We fought for it. And that's done now. So what we're going to do at this point is start liberating countries. We liberate Georgia. Or no, we could make Georgia a puppet. Let's do that too. Puppet a few more countries here. We could satellite Ukraine, but I think Romania is all over there. So just satellite Georgia as soon as I can find them. Georgia. And that's going to be done. Satellite Azerbaijan. And just do that. Make all of Belarus a German puppet as well. Fine with me. And for the rest, we're just going to liberate countries. Oh, we got to make Korea a puppet also. That's something I also got to do. I plan on doing. So let's look around here. Where is Korea? Korea. Who can we puppet here? Or can we liberate them? We can liberate, say, Korea. Liberate this country. Done. Liberate them. Liberate Turkmenistan. Liberate Tajikistan. That's going to be done. And just liberate all these countries. Make borders very confusing for everyone involved. And do that now. Make Vladivostok a puppet for sure. No, that's ours. We're claiming that. Okay, we need an outpost in how to say near the Pacific. Volga, Germany. Should we really? Yeah, we're gonna puppet them for sure. That's a Germany. It's Germany. We have to make Volga, Germany a puppet. Okay. Liberate North Ossetia. Liberate these guys. Liberate Abkhazia. Is that all? Submit demands. And we're going to have some... We have to deal with all this here. We're going to... No, you're not going to get this. We're going to get it. Demands are done. Good. So keep liberating stuff, I guess. Do all that now. And just keep liberating things. Crimea. That's not something we're going to deal with. Liberate that. Karelia. Liberate that. Kalmykia. Liberate it. Sorry, Romania. Or no, not worth it, actually. Not worth it. Yeah. Sorry. Moldova. Our allies are claiming that. We have claimed that. And just liberate more things. Sure. Liberate this. Sapmi, liberate that. And submit demands. Just tons and tons of contested demands here. We're going to get it done. We're going to not be contested, okay? Demand. Done. So what are we going to do? Do we want to end turn now? A lot of these are just minor countries for us. Just let's submit demands. Take navies from Japan. And yeah, just give me all your ships, Japan. We need your ships. Give me your navy. Give me your whole navy. That'll be all. And we need... We're going to contest this. This is ours. This is ours. Give us all the navy, all your ships. Thank you. And that's all for us. And we're done here. Confirm, submit demands, and keep fighting for the land. You want to keep doing this. You want to keep going. Chechnya. Okay, confirm and exit. We're done here. Even though, yeah, I think I'm happy with what we got here. So that is done, and there's tons and tons of puppets now. And it's a very confusing situation. The borders in Russia, frankly, scare me, but hey, we got some puppets, and those puppets are the German Japan, German Latvia, German Lithuania, Republic of Volga, Germany, the Vladivostok Independent Republic, the Republic of Belarus, Republic of Armenia, the Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, and the Republic of Georgia. So now the enemy forces will make their last stand. Take Taipei, please. Defeat them. Defeat what's ever left of the Kwangtung territories here. That's what we need to win this war. Help those guys out, please. Help them out. Help them out. And Denmark cancels their trade. What is left of their military here? You can't... Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so what's left of their military? There's no ships here at all. Launch even more divisions at them. Sure. Have them go at Taipei. Have them go at the German invasion of Taiwan. Is going very well here. Launch invasions here. And launch invasions here. Yes. Get that done. So many divisions got to be set up for this. And there's so many of them. Come on, guys. I believe in you. We got to split our navy in half. I wonder how they did this. I guess maybe the French helped the Imperial Kwangtung territories out there. Get our navy here, split them in half, and have one go up north. Yes. Get that handled, please. One of you guys got to go deal with that. And just get naval superiority established. And launch even more naval invasions once we're ready. Should be easy. Or not. They have so many divisions here. Why do you have so many divisions in Taiwan? They're holding out in Taiwan pretty hard, honestly. That's a lot of divisions. I did not expect many divisions here. I was wrong. I will admit I was wrong. This is just very awkward. You guys are making this extremely awkward. So move the navy now. Do we have any air bases nearby we could use? We don't control anything directly. Use this. Help my troops out, please. They need support because they're heavily outnumbered. We're going to have troops encircled at the rate we're going to use. Last stand because they're surrounded. At least pin them down for now. They have so many divisions there, my goodness. Air Force is moving into position. They're here to be a menace, and they're kind of... Okay, situation could be better. Launch naval invasions now. Come on, take Taipei. We just need Taipei. Nothing else. How many divisions do you have on this island? My goodness. Capture it. Capture it. Go. Go, 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 go. Capture the capital of the island. Good. Cut them off. Capture it. Capture it. Go. Capture. Capture. Cut off any kind of support or reinforcements they can send. Even though we may lose a couple divisions. It's worth it if we can just capture Taipei, relieve that division there, try to give them some support anyway, and capture it. It's fallen. Is what's left of the island. What is left? What do you need to stay alive here? It looks like we have yet another peace conference, and what we're going to do here is just, frankly, annex. Just annex as much territory as possible from our neighbors. I don't care anymore. Germany is going to be Germany, and we want some land. Take all this. Take it all, as much as possible anyway, and go here. Yes. So confirm demands. And we could demands, whatever. Take this, take this. Take all of Switzerland. Please, that's all I want, and Lombardy. And I'm happy with everything else. Nothing else matters outside of that for us. No. Austria-Hungary, this is ours. Submit demands. No. USA, you're not getting this. And we're down here. Submit demands. We're finished. Or no. Okay, are we done? Is that all? Is that all? Okay. Submit demands. They really want to fight for this. Please stop, USA. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Please. Okay, we're submit. Confirm and exit. We're done here. The Treaty of Paris is over with. And to be honest, the borders aren't the best looking, at least in Europe. And I may use the dark arts of democracy in order to fix that. Frankly, it is done. And besides that, we released Switzerland as a puppet of Germany, so they exist now. Once more, they're no longer a puppet of Italy, they're a puppet of Germany. And with that, I'm going to end this video here. This has been my full playthrough of Germany's democratic path in Vanilla Hoi 4. Very interesting path, even though you're only really going to get a war goal for the Soviet Union. This playthrough kind of went off the rails because the Soviet Union, who had their civil war, they decided to join the Japanese faction, which had to end up with us leading a naval invasion of Japan and defeating communist China in order to end. And I don't know what was ever up with the Latin Entente and deciding to attack us or getting involved in a conflict with us. It just occurred. But with that, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.